Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. I'm Vikova, you can call me V, and today I am going to be streaming and playing Aery Sky Castle, which is one of like a whole series of small Aery games. Oh, that's very loud. Maybe there. Which I've never played before. But I do love being a bird in games, so I'm very excited about it. Hello and welcome to Rowan and Talon and Calmly Enveloped and Sibiris and Coral. It's lovely to have you here. It's actually weirdly scary being back streaming after a week off. So we're gonna see how that goes. Anything controls? Can I use controller? I can use controller. Okay. No. Oh no. There we go. But it's also like I'm very excited.
Many years ago, our world broke apart.
Ooh.
There was a brave young wizard who decided to fix the world. But to do so, he first had to see everything that happened. He had to explore the world and find its very essence. He had to see the damage that needed to be undone. He had to truly understand everything that happened and everything that didn't.
Okay.
As he started his journey, he quickly realized that he needed to fly to cross the gap.
Okay, it's not letting me use my controller, so I will.
Land.
Oh wait.
He had to be small and agile, yet he had to move quickly before it was too late. He didn't have to think twice about the solution and turned himself into a little bird.
So we're a wizard.
And started his adventure to repair the broken
I
world.
absolutely have to change the controls to not be inverted. Okay. That's better. Alright. Okay, we're this beautiful little bird flying around. Subira says, totally get the feeling of pressure, but try not to worry. We're just here because we like your company. Aw, thank you. I wasn't expecting this very modern soundtrack for this game. So I need to see what's broken with this world. It looks pretty beautiful to me. Like, look at this, like, lovely little market. Oh. You, like, stretched space there? That was strange. I wish I could hear the wings flapping. This bothered me in Kopaka as well. So, I know about this game that you're exploring, and I think there's collectibles and puzzles. But I currently don't really have any objectives, so we're just gonna look around. Well, this is something. This little portal on this island. Did it do anything? This is very pretty. I really have no idea what I'm doing. And I don't think, can you land? I don't think you can land. No, and if you hit things, you reset. Okay. I can't speed up. I would say the flying doesn't feel very grounded, both because there's no sound effects and because the movement is very limited and the control is very limited, like it's just directions. But it is very pretty. Quirrell says, voiceover notwithstanding, I'm getting strong Feather vibes from this. I would agree with that. But I think Feather, the flight in Feather, everything felt much more like pleasant, more real. At the moment, to me, this feels more like a music visualizer. Like it's just something to do while you listen to the music. But we're gonna see if we can, like, achieve anything. Well, I've just flown into that, but I don't know what... didn't seem to do anything. There's a lot of lights and things, but I don't know what if they do anything. Severa says the flight and Feather felt pretty damn good. It's the best bird game I've played. But yeah, the inability to speed up, to roll, to dive, to land, stuff like that, it feels lacking at the moment. But it's really pretty. Just loads of floating islands and houses. Talons is sadly not getting much of this. Yeah, I mean, it's just a lot of islands with little houses and water features and things on them. But because there's not really any sound effects or anything, there's not really a lot going on with them. Now, I know there are achievements in this game, but I don't know what they're for, because I don't seem to have collected anything or unlocked anything. Rowan says lots of houses, but no people. Quirrell says I feel like we're missing something, maybe a use button or something. Maybe. Let's have a look at the controls. Sensitivity and invert the... I mean, there's nothing. I think maybe that this game actually is just... you're just flying around and nothing happens. I'm a little disappointed. I wouldn't be disappointed if I knew that was what it was, but it did not market itself that way. So... like, here's this statue of a... I guess these are Reapers? Reaper angels? There's a skeleton on the ground. Oh, I've reset. I want to go back there. There was a big golden light there. Perhaps there's something to do? I don't even know where it is. There it is. That looks... no, that's something else, but that looks like a portal, right? This archway, stone archway with a face on it and light coming out of the top of it. Let's see. A loading screen. Okay, we've done something. Hello, Teferax. Welcome. Okay. I'm frozen. I assume the voiceover is going to return? Alright, we're in a completely new environment now. Of these bridges floating in the sky with plants around them, and the bridge is decorated with faces. I'll try and give some description as we go. Oh! I got something. Those are collectibles. That was a feather, that golden thing we flew into before. But for some reason I didn't get it before. Alright, that's 2 feathers. Quirrell says at least the music is nice. Yeah, I mean, it's really pleasant. And I really do just, like, games gain so much in my estimation from just being able to be a bird. Tefrex's the sound effect volume is very high though. You know what? That's a good point. Alright. I didn't get that time. So I guess for now, let's collect these golden feathers. I don't really have the ability to tightly corner on the wing. I didn't gain anything that time. Guess we try again? I don't... No? Yeah, Tefraxis has terrible flight feel. It's super limited. It looks sort of like Feather, but all you can do is fly and turn. Like... It's very... It does have a good visual impression, I would agree, Tefrax. It's a beautiful game. Visually very beautiful. Doesn't feel nice at all. Kind of... frustratingly limited. Even Kopaka had more you could do. But maybe I'll unlock more, I don't know. We're collecting these very loud feathers, so maybe something will come of that. I do really love flying around these huge structures, though. It does make me miss Feather, though, so much. How many does it say there are? It says I've got 6, now 7 of 15. I didn't realize I was blocking it. Sorry about that. Can you adjust the effects volume? I just did. I don't really... Sound effects. Down even more. Let's see. We'll see how that goes. I am excited to explore more environments as we go around. And now that I know that I can collect these feathers, or some of them anyway, we'll have more objective when we return to the starting area with all the houses. Can you move your avatar to the other side, maybe? It's just a number out of 15, so it's 9 of 15. I'm not going to flip it, it'll be really annoying at the moment. Sorry. Quirrell says, I'm not convinced the sound effect slider is working. I am also not convinced. Also, I don't think it probably reduced when I reduced the master volume. It's so much louder than... So I've got 10 of 15 here. Is this where I portaled through, presumably? Okay, well... We've got to look for some other portals so we can leave this area. Superstars don't think we'll be picking this one up. Yeah. I'm not unhappy with it. I got it very on sale though. I think it's like, each of these is meant to be an hour and a half of gameplay. There's a lot of them, but each one is about £10 at full price. Which, that's very expensive. Can't even make bird sounds. I think that's very important. Calmly says, I love very on sale. Yeah. It was very reduced. Much reduced. Okay. Oh, that does remind me. I'm trying to think of the next big game I'm going to play. Because when this is definitely a one stream game. Even if we did everything in it, there's an hour and a half of gameplay for completion, it says. So this may not even take us the entire stream. And I'm not sure what to play. I was thinking about getting the Spyro Reignited trilogy while it was on sale, but then it was very on sale, but I was still kind of wary of the cost, and I didn't end up getting it in time. I think Calmly gifted me Okami, which is a game where you're a wolf spirit, which I think could be really lovely. But I hear it's a really, really big game, so it might not be something I could play to completion on stream. So I guess that's an option, but I'm not sure what else. If anyone else has any suggestions of games you think would be a good fit for the stream, I could look into it. Other than that, I was considering replaying Signs of the Sojourner or later Alligator and trying to get different endings. Because both those are two games that are a lot bigger than they seem. Calmly says, I'll check. I don't remember gifting you Okami. Well, maybe it wasn't you, but I feel like it was you. Knight says, Okami! Yeah. I like games where I get to be a creature. Oops. Alright, how do I leave Bridge Hell and go somewhere else? Let's go up. We haven't been very up yet. Superior said snagged Air when it was very on sale recently. Looking forward to getting to that. Yeah! Air Memories of Old is actually excellent. That was a really, really good game. And the flight does feel nice in that game. Tefrak says, Okami's wonderful. You'd probably have a lot of fun running around the opening act on stream. It's very long, but it's in clearly delineated acts, so as long as you don't feel any pressure to play it on stream, it would be a good time. Oh, okay, well let's do that next. was that Ali who was excited about Okami? Well, let's play that. I really don't know anything about it. It ended up on my wish list just because I saw it was very, very pretty, and you were a wolf. I thought I like games that are very pretty, where I get to be a wolf. How do I leave? Free me. Maybe it's something to do with these gems. Does anything happen to them when I bump into them? There's no audio cue. I don't think anything happened to that. Still golden. I have become trapped in Bridge Hell. Is it get all the feathers and go back to the center? I don't know. I was able to teleport away from the original place without collecting any feathers. Well, I think that's a feather. Let's get this. Okay, and I can see one there. Oh, maybe this is 10 or 15 just for this area. Maybe you're right. That is so loud. Pearl says, I wonder if the first world you were in was a hub world of sorts. You know what? That would make a lot of sense. Okay, I can see more feathers from this angle than I was seeing before. Or maybe they just appeared? Maybe more of them appear as you collect them? I have to say though, I do just enjoy games where you're just flying around collecting things. It's so peaceful. And this game is definitely good for that. Well, not as good as Feather, but hardly any games are as good as Feather. I shouldn't keep comparing them to that. I just want someone to make me a 100-hour huge open world Feather, please. Is that so much to ask? 14 of 15. Okay, we're close, we're close. Maybe we can leave Bridge Hell soon. That's no feather. That's a feather. Calmly says, I did indeed gift you Okami. I thought it was you. I think it was a while ago, though. Oh, it just straight up teleported me as soon as we got the feathers. Now, I think there might be unlockables in this game. If I unlock new flight abilities, I will change my tune. Probably not about the price, but... Oh, look! Other portals are open now. So we're back in the floating island hub. And we can see some of a castle fractured and frozen in the sky. Interesting. Well, Calmly, thank you very much for Okami. It might be that for the next couple months I'm playing strictly games Calmly gifted me. That'd be funny. These streams sponsored entirely by Calmly. '22! Ah! I wouldn't remember that far back either. Alright. Superior says, doesn't say good things about a game when you get into the second level and say things like, maybe I can get out of here soon. I just want the freedom! Now, I think there's no feathers on this level. There's no marker saying I have feathers, so... Let's go into one of these portals that have now opened. Which world were we trapped in now? Calmly says, I mean, you're also a button-mashing professional thanks to me too. That is true. Oh, look, we're beautiful now. I feel like our colors look more vibrant at the moment. Maybe that's just the lighting. Oh, this world I like very much. Look at this. It's a massive floating island of trees surrounding a massive central tree. And it's misty and full of like little motes of color. And there's mist all in the distance. I like this very much. Quirrell says, I'm now remembering Echo the Dolphin, the one that had the second level from hell. Echo the Dolphin! I was obsessed with that game! Calmly says, I used to play that on Game Gear when I was small. I played it on PC. We got it like... I think my mom got it from like a fast food place. Collectible or something for us, along with like Sonic and Tails. And yeah, I was obsessed with it, but the second level was from hell. That's completely true. And I remember a few years ago, my sister and I found somewhere we could play it, and we booted it up to play, and it was like, oh, this game is so hard. Why do I have such fond memories? I don't know what that was. It didn't unlock any numbers. Coral says the undercaves really shouldn't have been so early in the game, really tough level, and the one after the vents is so much easier. I'm not seeing feathers around at the moment. Gosh, this level is so pretty. That's like a starting place, not a... yeah. I don't know what that did. It seemed like I collected something, but no collectibles went up. Oh, what is that? Like, flying across the sky. There's like light traveling between these little spores. Interesting. This is a starting place again, so I can't collect that. Wait, so what am I looking for here? I don't think this level is feathers. There's these, which fly into the... Okay, I follow them. Or do I follow them, or is it just that I collect them and then they go into the tree? And then when enough of them are in the tree... Interesting. Yeah, I think we're powering up a portal. I've missed some Sonic conversation here. I can see Calmly saying, much preferred playing as Tails. Same! I think I had Sonic and Tails, Sonic and Knuckles, and Sonic 3D. I think those were the Sonic games I owned. Coral says, same to this day. I still say I'm not a Sonic fan, I'm a Tails fan. I love it. Very relatable. Palmy says, excited about the newer game. Finally we can play as Amy Rose. Was she not playable until now? Also, what's her ability? I collected everything. There's no number. How am I supposed to know? This looks like it might be... Nope. Let's go have a look at the big tree. I don't think those are all lit up yet, so I must be missing some bits still. I think I found another one. So presumably this large polyhedron is going to power up into a portal at some point? You know, I think this game is very pretty, but I don't feel any strong urge to complete it. I'm wondering if... Well, I won't be able to install a commie in the background. I was thinking maybe I can switch. But I can't switch to a game I haven't got installed. Okay, that lit up. I still haven't powered all these up yet. And I don't know how many are left or how to find them. I don't know how big a commie is. If it's small, I could possibly do it in the background, but I think stream quality would take a big dive. Commie's 34 gigabytes! Oh my goodness, that's a big game! I'm excited. We're definitely gonna play that next week. The HD version, at least, that's what I've got. I am very excited about it now. If I could... Oh, hang on, everyone! I couldn't do this originally. I can roll now. New bird ability unlocked? really feel like anything, but it is a new ability. Bird abilities is Squirrel? Yeah. Okay, I was really happy to be here when we got here, but this has become tree hell. What am I collecting? I can't see anything else. And you just become trapped in these worlds until you collect everything. Thomas is doing aileron roll. Rowan says game needs more bird abilities. I agree. I don't see any more collectibles. I just see respawn points. Maybe that's one? Tefrax says BRB need tea. Very important. Use the last one. Colin says I was referencing do a barrel roll, which isn't actually a barrel roll, it's an aileron roll. But thanks to Star Fox, lots of folk get that confused. Interesting. Why is it an aileron roll? I'm curious. Okay, I don't like this part of the map, but the trees are just hovering in the mist. That scares me. An anglerfish could come up at any moment, you know? Okay, the game didn't want me there anyway. Imagine if one of these maps is terrifying. If I'm meant to be a wizard, I feel like I should be able to do more. Also, it looks like there's loads of collectibles left. But I have no idea where they are. Alright, you know what? I am going to leave this game, and I am going to load up another game that I have already installed. I don't know which one it's gonna be. I can take it to the chat screen. I was finding that very, very frustrating. As much as I love being a bird, I cannot recommend that game. Alright, what have we got? Book of Travels. That's always lovely. If we're just gonna wander around exploring, that's good. I'm not gonna play Stray today, much though I am tempted. Do I have much installed? I'm so careful to uninstall things when I'm not using them that I don't have anything very installed. Let's play a bit of Book of Travels and just wander around that for a little while. That feels much more grounded. Alright, I'm gonna load it up. Conley says, the aileron roll is an aerobatic maneuver in which an aircraft does a full 360 revolution about its longitudinal axis. When executed properly, there is no appreciable change in altitude, and the aircraft exits the maneuver on the same heading as it entered. This is commonly one of the first maneuvers taught in basic aerobatic courses, commonly confused with a barrel roll. Okay. Alright, hang on. Book of Travels. Alright. I've updated the stream and I am loading Book of Travels. I'm keeping us on the chat screen while I get logged in. Hello, Book of Travels? Is everything okay? Yes. Alright, everyone. Let's see if it picks up the game. Game capture. We've got it. Okay. If I'm going to just be peacefully wandering around a world, I want to peacefully wander around a world where I'm not trapped and I'm having a great time. So here we are. I'm glad there's a little bit of enthusiasm for returning to Book of Travels. I feel a wind from the east. Oh, I think that means I'm an Eastern Wind character, so my abilities are stronger right now. I haven't played this in forever. And there's been updates, so some things will be different. I need to turn down the volume a little bit. Okay. There we go. Now, we can do fun things. I can turn into a deer. And I can build a tent. I think that's all I've got available at the moment. What else have we got here? Oh, I can summon my ghost dog. That's very important. Subira said I tried this after the first time V streamed it. Didn't really get into it. It's very slow. And it does suffer from, you can't be an animal. Okay, we can also talk to ghosts if we find any ghosts. But I'm completely in love with it. And the interactions you have with other players in this game are really good. A strand of coarse hair. It's just like a little pile of hair there. I might see if we can catch a train and try and find our way to Queso, the new area, which hasn't been officially released, but I've heard that there's ways to get into it, which the developers have said, so presumably I can see at least a little part of it. Picking flowers, very important part of this game. People will probably run away from my ghost dog. People are very frightened by the ghost dog. They're incorrect. Ghost dog is the best. More flowers. Hi, Merlin! I don't know if you heard that very loud thump as Merlin launched himself onto my desk. Hey, Merlin, do you wanna talk to chat? How you doing? Good boy, Merlin. Kayama says the chill wandering and gathering is making me miss Feral. I miss it so much all the time. Actually, that's why I started playing Book of Travels. I was looking for alternatives. Oh yeah, this person's afraid of my dog. It's okay. It's a good dog. Oh no, I think they might be vanishing. Yep. They've just despawned out of terror. And I'm stuck. I've unstuck. Kayama says RAP Mint Fox. So you can play an emulated version of Feral. It's called Emu Feral, and you can only access it via Discord. But it's not fully featured, and everyone's running from my dog. I can't do any quests, everyone's too afraid of me. And it has this thing where you have some of every item already, so there's really no point in collecting things. So I haven't gotten very into it, unfortunately. I'm still very much missing real Feral. I do hear... No, wait, I was going to talk to you. I do hear that the game that Wildworks took all the resources from Feral to create to sell NFTs is gone. Just quietly disappeared. As you might imagine. And I don't know whether that's because the NFTs stopped being lucrative or whether they just absconded with the money they got from people who bought the NFTs in the game. But I'm glad it's gone. Can you put the ghost dog away, says Rowan. I'm trying to read around Merlin, who's right in front of... He's leaning... Every which way I lean, he leans that way. Or is your life just scaring everyone now? I can put ghost dog away. There we go. I've desummoned my dog. Quirrell says the bottom fell out of NFTs just after they launched and there was nothing to cinder in the first place. Right? So, anyway... Some amount of justice has been served, at least. Because they had this big, excited... And... this big, excited fan base that was paying for things and was excited for the full release. And then they absolutely burned down the community and all connection with it. Got rid of their entire creative team. And sold out for NFTs, only for the NFTs to immediately fail, so... A soil worm. Edible? Hang on. Oh, my bag. A soil worm. A wriggling worm recently pulled from the soil, an appetizing treat for a most modest-sized fish. Well, I don't think I want to eat it. I know fishing is different now. Maybe I should try to fish. I'm not sure if the new fishing's been implemented fully yet, but... Rowan says, so glad for the crypto crash. Absolutely. They were burning down the world for their own profit, and now many of them have lost all that profit, so good riddance. Subira says the Wildworks CEO shut down Feral in a giant hissy fit after the fans rightly pointed out that investing in an NFT game was pissing money up the wall. Yep. Let's see. Can I fish here? Fishing ability. Oh gosh, I have like a cursor now for fishing. To fish, you must equip a fishing rod. I must equip a fishing rod? This is new. I don't have a fishing rod, So I guess I have a new objective. Gain fishing rod. Calmly says NFT, no fucking thanks. Absolutely. Okay, Merlin has left. I can see chat properly now. He's decided to go hang out in the window instead. I don't think Book of Travels is exciting enough for him. Guess I'm traveling to the Western Verve. This is not... I thought I was traveling to... Crossings. Okay, Western Verve, then Crossings. Alright. I will travel forth alone. Alright. Teferac says AI absolutely intolerable. From Wikipedia, on February 8th, 2023, Cinder's server suddenly shut down without warning. Along with his website, an employee reported that Cinder Studios was shut down. There have been no official announcements about Cinder's shutdown. Yep. Just quietly disappeared in shame. Maleb. I'm just picking things. Some of these are ingredients for spells, and some of them are just items. Tefrak says, I see we've taken refuge in books, as is on brand. Calmly says, I guess you could say Cinder is now ashes. Oh my gosh. Very good. Alright. I'm gonna go to Crossings and I'm gonna get the train. And maybe a fishing rod, if anyone here can sell me a fishing rod. This isn't really a fishing area. I would probably need to go to one of the, like, Mere or one of the ocean towns. I'm just going to be a deer for a while, I think. The way I handle all dangers in this game is to turn into an animal. And it works a treat. Also, I think the last time I played this, I spent a while being someone's dog. Like, there was a player and I turned into a dog and just followed them for like an hour. Oh no, don't do that! I'll untransform if I interact with anything. I need a train going right, I think. Calmly says, does it work like D&D changing shape, where if you lose all your HP, then you go back to your original form, but with all your health? As far as I know, nothing attacks you when you're an animal in this game. So, no, it works more. It just works that if you try and take an action that only a human can do, then you revert to your human form. Well, your Askin folk form. I'm not. I don't know whether I'm actually human in this game. I'm gonna talk to this nervous scholar. I'm not sure I've ever spoken to a nervous scholar. Colin says, neat, they don't attack animals. Yeah, I'm wondering, there are hunters that hunt deer in this game, and I wonder if eventually they'll implement that hunters that hunt deer will attack the deer. But I've found anytime I'm being attacked by ghosts or anything like that, I just turn into, or bandits, I just turn into a cat. And that seems to deal with the problem.
Yes.
Oh, this is a persuasion task. Ah, don't scare me like that. What are you looking at, Kaleem? Ancestors, can't that train get here any faster? I want to persuade you. 3? I've got 3! Oh, good. They didn't used to have very many persuasion tasks in this game, so that's cool. Charmer. Succeed at a sociality endeavor. All right, I admit my greed. Is that what you wanted me to say? They knew I had studied the gateways. When those smugglers offered me that relic, I still don't know how they got their hands on such a thing. They took advantage of my scholarly disposition. They knew my curiosity would make me accept. But now my every thought is racked by guilt. If only I could wash my hands off the incident. Please, Colleen, take it. I don't want it anymore. And stay away from Charwood if you have more sense than me. I have the flute of the Charmer now. Also, the train's here. What the heck is a flute of the Charmer? I'm excited. Maybe I can read about it while I'm in the train. I'm gonna get in the train. Oh, wins. Why did I take the deal? An Aery flute masterfully carved from a single piece of jade. Scales have been shaped along the length of the flute, and the mouthpiece has been carved into the head of a serpent. A sharp, forked tongue sticks out of its mouth and painfully digs into its user's own tongue as they play it. Spirituality +1, sociality +2. Instruments that haven't been implemented before. Can I wear it? I have a flute. Can I play it? I wish to play the flute. Knots, abilities, T's, actions. Please, the flute. I must play it. I'm so excited. If I can hang around playing instruments with people in this game, that's going to extremely raise the playability for me. It's in my skill book. Flee, attack, battle, hood, rest? I don't know if they can be played yet, but at least I have one. Rowan says, Vio the Bod time! Alright, let's ride the train and see what we get. I wish fast travel in every game, you just ride on the fast travel. That was something I really loved about World of Warcraft, was if you buy like a griffin flight from place to place, you actually ride the griffin. You could get on the airships, you wait for them to arrive, like waiting for the bus, and then you just ride them. Wonderful. All games should do this. Calmly says Vio is already a bard since bards are all about stories. I'm all about stories. I don't know how much of a storyteller I am. Story writer, certainly. Let's see. Alright, look, this is as far as this is gonna go. Maybe? He's not stopping. So that's all the people waiting to go into Kesa. Where's this train taking me? It's probably going to shunt me off the train just as it gets to the tunnel. It's a pretty lovely ride on the way. Okay, it just immediately brought me back. Can I jump off the train? I used to be able to jump off the train. And I think they said things like they were making it so that you'd be able to jump off the train, but it was risky. Oh, I jumped off. And I'm fine. I'm gonna go find that person standing in the water and see if they have a fishing rod. Rowan says, I'm remembering that one game where you were playing a painter painting all the cats and there was a random storyteller at a tavern and the voice actor was giving their absolute all for the role. Oh, that was an Eastshade! Eastshade is such an incredible game. More Malab. So here's the damaged bridge. Oh, nope. Didn't mean to click that. Pig keeper. I like your pigs. I wonder if I can pet some of them. Okay, they're just saying the peasant thing. Pet! An important point of Book of Travels is that you can pet everything. Rowan says mostly remembers the cats and the storyteller from Eastshade. I remember a lot about, like, just almost everything. The Night Drummers, that was really cool. The Black Thistle, that we shall not discuss what I did with it. It was just lovely. It had so many little quests, and it was just beautiful. It really did feel like playing Skyrim, but peacefully. Rowan says, I was gonna say that I just remembered the plant not to pick. I don't know what you mean, but... Decorated leaking urn. All things break eventually, even the elegant ones. Crushed cinnabar crystal. Anything that could be crushed is going to be used in some fool's folk remedy. A disgruntled riven leaf researcher. And a knot. Hastily tied complaint. This will simply not do, as everyone knows the colours of the most illustrious house Yehan are deep char and pure sulphur, nothing else. The piece of clothing we received was more a dark marble and pale sulphur, mockery of our coat of arms. I refuse to pay anything for this abomination, and hereby return the undergarments to you. Be bad Yehan. The undergarments. That's fun. I don't have room. I'll just have to leave this complaint, I guess. Gotta go sell some things. Rowan says big Aery vibes. I almost expected it to be an Aery comment. Because I spend too much time on Tumblr. So people who know about Okami, what can I expect from Okami? Like, is it a fight? Oh, I can't pick anything up. Is it a fighting game? Is it an exploring game? I think I remember it being combat. Calmly says, what's Aery? Tumblr is obsessed with an ancient copper seller who we have a lot of records of because he etched all his complaints into clay and stone and kept them. And they're all complaints about how he sold low-grade copper. So he was a bit of like a scammer who was, I guess, proud. Coral says Aery is actually the earliest human we know the name of. Really? Oh, wow. Which culture was Aery from? Was it Sumerian? I can't remember. Okay, there's a child here, a traveling merchant, and a traveling knot binder. Alright, let's sell some things. I don't really want any of these. But I do need to sell some things. Oh, you're giving me good prices. Oh, the fish rot now. Oh no. There, consolidated some of that.
Yes?
See if this knot binder has anything. So these are spells. Port of the dog, so I can turn into a dog. Port of the goat, so I can turn into a goat. Port of the cat. I think I already have that. Knot of the mimer rob. I don't know whether I have that or not. Alright, what does this do? When this knot is loosened, the knot binder's appearance is altered in mysterious ways. I think I might have that. Let's try Port of the Goat. And sell a lot of things. This looks like it's going to be rough to reach. I don't want to sell any of those. But I can sell some of these chunks of jade. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I have learned to turn into a goat. That's pretty good. I don't have the knowledge points, but if I unlearn the deer... The spell transforms the binder into a goat. Only by performing Askin actions can you reverse the spell. Doing it. Alright, I'm a goat now. Oh, look at that little trot. I love it. Rowan says avatar upgrade, absolutely. I played this game just in order to turn into animals. Oh, a goat! Be my friend. I'm a goat, you're a goat, we can be pals. There was a baby goat just running past me. Is it an ask in action to talk to a goat? We can trade. You want a treat and you'll give me a tuft of goat beard? Sure. The creature appears to accepts your treat with great interest. You appear to have gained a friend in the hungry animal. I've made a goat friend! Oh. This goat's got really long hair. Look at that. That's beautiful. honestly, I am sort of overheating where I am at the moment, so I think I'm going to end the stream here. And next week we will play Okami. But I've had a really peaceful time. Thank you very, very much for the company. And I will be back on Friday playing Stray. Hopefully for the entire time, but it will depend on how miserably hot it gets in this room with my computer running games. Yeah, thank you all so much for the company, and hopefully I'll see some of you soon. Goodbye, everyone.